This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Welcome to the Legends of the Hidden Temple. To get to this area, you must slide down the epic slide. You must go through the Shrine of the Silver Monkey, and then you'll find your way to the center tomb where your treasure awaits, adventurer. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Ys, the Memories of Celceta. And the last time, we went through the ancient burrow to try and find the masked people. We found some of them. It looks like the masks are living. So now we must continue in. We've got some slabs. Let's go through the door here and see what awaits us. This is one huge door. That's a lot of fish. Oh wait, wrong. Has some kind of hole in it. Maybe you're supposed to put something in there, like a sort of key. Pretty complicated locking mechanism, but should be a piece of cake to get open if we've got something that'll fit. Anyway, yeah, this is just a little mini puzzle to interact with it. Nothing really super complicated, so. It's almost like, you know, let's figure out how to rotate this sucker. Yeah, it's really not much to it, so. There you go. Yay, I can put pieces together. I'm not trying to put a circle into a square hole. We did it. Huh? What's that? Sound familiar to you, Adol? It's harp music. A harp, huh? This is actually the first time I've ever heard one. Wait a minute, a harp? Didn't? It's Remnos. I'd recognize the melody and sound of the instrument anywhere. What?
Remnos.
I'm coming, Remnos. Just hang in there. Alright, time to head inside. Now, off screen, I grinded to level 16.
Leave it to me.
And, Karla got a new ability called Napalm Shot, I believe it's the exact. Yeah, Napalm Shot. It hits expensive at 40 SP, but it hits like a pretty good surrounding area and hit multiple characters, or creatures or whatever, so you can get quite a few SP kills from that and get a pretty nice bump. But anyway, for this section, you either want to play, if you want to play it safe, play as Karla. If you want to play a little bit more risky, play as Adol. I'm going to try Adol, see if I can get his flash guard, see if I can do flash guard more effectively, but we'll see what happens. If not, I'll switch to Karla. What's going on here? Isn't he the one who hurt your dad back in Komodo? Are you really the one who fought with Father? Answer me, Remnos. ... Huh, you want to fight, huh? This is starting to look awfully familiar. The Great Ski Living Extermination, Glutarius. Or wait, is it Glutarius? Did I pronounce that right? Glucarius, sorry. What? How did he do that? He summoned a bug, huh? Yeah, time to crush this bug for boss battle against, the creature. So the way he works is you have to hit him, basically you have to hit him from the front because, oh yeah, I probably should use it.
Here I go!
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's got a lot of these, like, electrical moves or whatever, so. Yeah, try not to get his him in the front because his guard's a bit. Whoops. Whoa. Yeah, you have to hit him from the side or whatever, so it's a little. Whoops. I meant to stay on Adol. Oh yeah, he's got quite a bit of HP. I'm so used to dodging more than actually blocking. Yeah, you can do. Whoop. Yeah, he'll roll around on the screen. Yeah, you can't see, as you can see, you can't really do much to him while he's doing that. Oops. I was hitting the wrong thing. Whoops. I got a little distracted. You're supposed to hit that little bulbous thing when he's in yellow mode or whatever, when he does that rolling around. And there goes that. Yeah, I'm trying to flash guard so I can get more special ability going. So. Yeah, he's got a 4,191 or 90 HP, 112 strength, 108 defense, especially depending on when you hit him. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I mean to press that R2 for blocking purposes. Yeah. And he drops quite a bit of experience too. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, I got paralyzed for him, so. Ah. That was. Probably should be saving a special attack while he's in this form, but I can't help myself. There we go, got him. Yeah, you usually want to be level 16 against this guy just because of how heavy he hits. But anyway, we all gained a level, nice. Probably could have gotten through this with no hits or whatever, but yeah. Looks like we won, somehow. But this guy's way stronger than any of the others. Take that mask off. ... I mean, we know who it is. Well, if you're not going to take it off, I guess we'll have to. I'll do it. What the, Griselda? What?
You've served me well.
Oh, it's not Griselda. Same hair color, though. You served me well.
After seeing the mask's power, I'd call this experiment a success.
Who are you?
Who am I? I don't see why I should introduce myself to the likes of you. But I'm in such a wonderful mood today, I'll grant you your wish. I am Bami, a magician who controls people using the darkness in their own hearts.
Bami? I thought she'd be more ample in this version of the game. But anyway, a magician who controls people? So what? That's what the masks do? Oh, don't go jumping to conclusions. I wasn't finished talking, you know, and it's quite rude to interrupt a lady. In a point of fact, the mask isn't what's controlling it all. Rather, that would be my magic. Observe. Dun dun dun. Oh, we knew it was Remnos already. Remnos. Well, if you're the one controlling him, then what's the mask for? And don't you dare say you made him wear it because you like the way it looks. The masks are a necessary part of an experiment that's been assigned to me. It seems that they have the ability to greatly increase a person's physical abilities. A strength-boosting mask, huh? I guess that explains how Remnos could pull off moves like that even when he's not a warrior. No, there's something off about this? What do you mean? Where'd that woman come from? Well, the strength is drastic too. That's true. It is surprising that someone other than you two came from outside the forest. But I was actually referring to Remnos' strength. The Remnos I know isn't even as strong as those four we fought earlier. Yet, he was still able. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Even with the mask, he still shouldn't be able to defeat your dad or control giant monsters or anything like that. ... You three don't know anything about this poor boy, do you? What are you talking about? He's a naturally gifted warrior, much more capable of battle than you can possibly imagine. Even without the mask. See? I mean, she's got a knife and he's got a sword. I mean, it's not even a fair contest in that matter. Karla. You're just gonna sit there and not even... How? There we go. You still don't understand. Very well, I suppose I'll just have to be the one to teach you then. He's always kept his true capabilities hidden from others. Now, why do you suppose he'd do a thing like that? Maybe so he wouldn't hurt his poor, hard-working older sister by letting her find out how much more talented he is. What are you? I'm a magician who can find the darkness in people's hearts and use to control them. Bobbity, is that you? No, that's a different franchise. And he is the latest whose darkness I've chosen to manipulate. That is all. I've given you my deepest sympathies. Having a younger brother who's too skilled for his own good brings nothing but trouble.
This woman.
You're twisted, lady.
Why, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I believe I've talked for long enough. There's far too much left for me to do to keep playing with you any longer. Remnos. Still, I must thank you for one thing. I hadn't imagined I'd find something so useful in a place like this.
Don't!
Wait. Let him go. Give him back. Nuts. Well, now what? Oh, back to town.
So that man was Remnos then, you sure? ...
He, ever since he was a child, the slightest effort was all it took for him to achieve whatever goal he sought. He learned the skills that taught him almost instantaneously, even the other war and hunting techniques. However, he began to hide those skills from Karla, concerned by how she would feel if she knew, and eventually he had completely dedicated himself to music and crafts, because in those fields he wouldn't have to hold back for anyone.
I kinda get where he's coming from.
I failed as a father. I'm sure Karla was shocked when she found out. I'm sorry, but I'll ask that you leave her be for a while. Where'd she go? I'm sure she'll be fine. I agree with you, of course, but it'll likely take some time before she fully recovers from the shock.
Hey, come to think of it, do we have any more leads as to the identity of that magical woman?
I'm afraid we don't. If she's not from this area, of that I'm certain. But I know nothing more.
She said the master required some sort of experiment, and she didn't seem to be anyone the Governor General could have sent.
The villagers who have disappeared have now gone back to their normal lives. Komodo, it seems, is beginning to return to normal. Still, this feels like the start of something much bigger. Perhaps we need to decide as a village what we'll do from here on out. Adol, where do you intend to go from here?
Actually, about that, do you know where Adol headed after he left here before?
Not for certain, but I recall him mentioning a village from the bank of the river. I suspect he may have gone there.
On the bank of the river. Sounds like the other point I marked on the map. Alright, Adol, it's up to you. Where to next?
Well, we could return to Kaznet and turn in our map completion. If you happen to hear anything more about Remnos, please let me know. I'm forever indebted to you for all you've done. By the way, it doesn't matter what you chose there. You can do whatever you want. So, I wish you well in recovering your memories. Please know that you'll always be welcome at Komodo. Well, thank you. And anyway, now we can do quests now that we've saved this place. So, anything else, buddy? Don't worry about that magical woman is after. Whatever it is can't be good. Seems I have a lot to think about now. Remnos is included. Oh, by the way, for beating that creature and coming back, we get the Homecoming for some trophy if you've doing the trophy versions of this. In map completion, we should be at about 38% by this point, 16% chests, 39% harvest points, and overall monster compendium 20%, roughly, if you've gotten to this point. So, if not, you can always complete stuff later. All right, let's see what everyone has to say.
Huh. That was delicious.
Oh, the storyline of making a house. What's with that half-hearted reaction? You're supposed to say it more lovingly. Just like real life. I can never tell whether it gets on really well or really poorly. There. Yeah, those little storylines. Finishing up. Yeah, blaring. We'll leave you alone. I can't really thank you enough. You made the deer really happy too. What, by beating the monster? Yeah, alright, cool. Are you really planning on learning to use a sword? Yeah, why not? It's a skill. Yes, I'm serious. I want to be stronger. Although carrying a sword does not immediately make you stronger. It's like a gun, you know. It makes you feel confident, but you know. I'm so happy you're back, Romeo. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy for worrying you. Sorry. I'm so sorry for worrying you. Sorry. I'll never let you be your listener. Well, it wasn't really his fault, you know. I mean, he was forced to. Let's see. I don't think I want to craft anything else right now. So okay. I want to talk to that guy though. I heard he was the magician woman who took Remnos away. I hope he's safe. Sorry. After a point, I'm going to just stop doing voices for everyone. Just do generic male and female voices just because, you know. Because there's so many people in the game, so. There are a number of different quests on the board at the moment. I'd really appreciate if you could work on some of them. I'm sure the village would be happy for you too. And some of them are urgent, so we want to do these like as soon as we can. I want to go out hunting with Karla and the others, but I was told to stay and rest. Wearing that mask was the worst feeling in my life. I don't even want to think about it. Being conscious the whole time, yet having no control of your body as you attack your friends, it was awful. Alright, got a few here. Sword training by Lindsay. Would someone please teach me how to use a sword? I'll be way in the top level of the village, which we already checked. Taught her, but we need to talk to her again. Adia, I'd like 10 fresh 10 fresh leaves to feed my deer. I'll be waiting outside right by my deer, upon whom I dare to dote dearly. Idea the deer level. And then finally, the Monkey King. What? We're gonna fight Goku? Agent Teresa. I have received reports that a dangerous giant beast called the Golwanga has been prowling around the entrance to the woods southeast of Komodo. Its speedy defeat would be appreciated. Agent Teresa, Community Center. So, let's see. Did she say anything else before that? Okay, wait a minute. Let's talk to her about the quest. Golwango. Appears to be a subspecies of the Bazonga. I've heard it's no less threatening than Bazongo either. If you decide to fight it, please be careful. Okay. And before you fight Lindsay, make sure to save it just in case. Let me talk around town before I do that though. I suppose this means that we can start getting back to normal. Though I'm still concerned about Remnus. Most everyone has disappeared seems to have come back. But when's Remnus come back? He's gone, never to return again, my dear. A mask that draws out people's latent strength? I would never have thought such a thing as possible. How can that magician woman be playing? She probably watched The Mask, you know. Although it's not, there's no, well actually, the original comic book is more of a dark comedy, while the movie is just a standard comedy with some dark themes, but it never goes super dark though. Daddy came home. I'm so happy to see him. Thank you so much for saving my husband. I can't even begin to tell you how grateful I am to you. I'm just happy to have him back. I actually acted shamefully in the ancient borough. I know it wasn't myself, but I still take full responsibility for my actions. Part of me remains distrustful of you, but I'm not a man without manners. Thank you for freeing me from the control of that mask. You can't even accept me, even though I saved your butt? Well, at least he still... well, whatever. We've been through a lot here lately, but I'm just glad everyone's alright. Now my only worry is Remnus. Okay. How are you doing? You've really done a lot for us today. So if there's anything you need, let me know. I'll be more than happy to sell it to you at a price. Alright, I don't think there's anything I need to buy right now. I could, well, I might need to go get some more money, because, yeah, we now have no more weapon upgrades at this point, so... Yeah, we got the DX version to the extreme! Alright, I think I should have enough money. Let's see, 9,000, yeah... well, I'm cutting it close. Well, I want to buy stuff at least for Adol, just for this section. Now I'll come back here in a second and buy stuff for, Durin. Well, after we do a certain mission, then I'll come back and buy this stuff. Yeah, you get a bit more strength and you still have the paralysis stuff. Or, sorry, paralysis, poison stuff on there, so. Yeah, so I'll come back later to buy the other equipment. I'm just talking to everyone. Don't need to talk to deer, they say the same thing. Oh, we got no one in there. Cool. Alright, anyone in here? Remnus still hasn't returned, but the incident has at least been mostly resolved now. You never know when something else like this might happen. However, we gotta stay vigilant. Always stay vigilant. Never give up. Never surrender. Alright, let's go upstairs. Do I have any fresh leaves? Actually, I need to save it anyway, so... Save this slot. Yeah, I guess I do. Okay. Do you have anything else? Okay. Never mind. Just hand over the leaves. You brought the fresh leaves I asked for. Yep, these are exactly what I wanted. Full of moisture. You should get it just from going to the grinding spots during the dungeon. You should get enough. It drops pretty commonly, so. That scent really does bring to mind the sun's warming rays, doesn't it? Thank you. I'm sure the deer will be really happy too. Here's your reward. There, I get 2,500 gold. Actually, we might be able to.
That's one down.
Yeah, fresh meal. Okay, get some money. We do need to go back to Kazan to get a bunch of money now. Yeah, there's the quest lines. All right, we want to save it just because there is a fail mechanic, but I want to show what happens if you fail. You want to be level 16 for this one, if you're want to do this efficiently without too much danger. Hey, aren't you two? Did you come about my request on the board? Yeah, it said you want someone to teach you how to use a sword, right? So what do you think, Adol? Yeah, you have to accept it. Really? Thank you so much. Looks like there's really no stopping her. I appreciate you worrying about me, but I want to become stronger no matter what. Maybe I'm just doing it to satisfy my own ego. I feel it too many times in this game they do the whole stronger thing and they make physically stronger, but, you know, strength can also be, well, depends how you view it, but there's also mental strength as well, but whatever. Yeah, too many cultures think it's all about physical strength. It's like, well, mental strength is important too, you know. Anyway, maybe I'm just doing it to satisfy my ego. Maybe I'll just waste my time and this will be all for nothing. Well, if anything, it would be good exercise. But ever since that incident, I really wanted to learn self-defense. I shouldn't be okay with just sitting around the village and doing nothing simply because I'm a girl after all. Well, don't women in villages usually provide like either cooking or cleaning or sewing or like, I mean, most tribe-like groups, everyone does something. No one just sits around, you know, if you want to survive. This is more of a modern mentality when it comes to things, really. Because, yeah, back in the day, they weren't just sitting. Well, I mean, if it was nighttime and they weren't sleeping, yeah, you could sit around, I guess, and enjoy, like, each other's company or tell stories or whatever. But, nah, whatever. I didn't expect to be as good as Karla, but I want to be able to hold my own, you know. But then again, there's nothing wrong with learning self-defense. I'm just saying. You're really serious about this, huh? Okay, fine, I understand. Is this what you really want? Then go for it. Thanks. Then again, this is a medieval fantasy world with magic and all teleportation, all this other stuff, so you can't really use ancient normal tribes to these fictional tribes, you know. Well, you definitely got the enthusiasm. Actually, you know how to fight as well, don't you? Yeah, I guess. I don't use a sword like Adol, though. Do you want to learn to fight too? I don't mind teaching you the art of hand-to-hand combat if you want. I'd rather have Tifa. But, sorry. No, that's not what I was asking. I was actually wondering if I could ask you a favor. Huh? Would the two of you be willing to have a duel just to show us how it's done? Yeah, fight your friends. Question mark. You're curious about Adol's strength too, aren't you? Besides, wouldn't it be the best to see what a real swordsman can do before you start learning yourself? Well, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's actually not a half bad idea. I've actually got no objections. How about you, Adol? You feel like testing yourself against these knockout knuckles? Sure you won't regret it? Huh, you say that as if I'm gonna lose. Well, we'll just see about that. Alright then, let's get this party started. This looks like it'd be quite an exciting battle. If you lose to this, you lose out on a trophy, by the way, so you don't want to lose this if you're trying to go for a trophy completion. Are you both ready? Yeah, just give us a cue to start, we'll be off. Well then, get ready. I just gotta let Duran... Actually, I probably should have unequipped my armor. Yeah, I can't do that. Well, I'm gonna let Duran beat me. Yeah, I should have unequipped my armor so that way I take more damage. Duran's actually kind of difficult just because he's actually a higher level than you. Well, actually, I'm level 17, so we're actually the same level, but normally if you're like 16... really? I'm actually surprised you're missing me multiple times. He's actually kind of tough. Not like impossible tough, just... Well, I'll go over his stats. He has 17 level 17, 819 HP, 145 strength, 17 defense. He drops 662 experience when you beat him and no gold. He's not weak to anything. Phew, looks like I got you good, man. See, Idol, that was my real power. Well, I mean, I literally I let my guard down by doing nothing. Oh, come on, don't try and tell me you were just warming up or something. You lost fair and square. Huh, men really do get heated up when it comes to fighting, don't they? You both did wonderfully. Yeah, I learned a lot just watching you. Well, I'm happy to hear it. Well, she wants to be a fist fighter now, right? Oh yeah, he called us here to train you, right? We're gonna run out of time at this rate. Right. I'm ready at all. Thank you so much, Adol. You got potential, that's for sure. Huh? Really? I have to admit, I'm kind of surprised about how quickly you picked things up. I'm sure you'll be a fine warrior, Lindsay. Thanks. Well then, Adol, thank you again for all your help. It's not much, but please accept this. Now you get 2,000 gold, so you can still get paid. You just lose out on a trophy if you do that. So... and you lose out on bestiary entry if you lose to Duran too, so thank you for everything today.
Job well done.
So you complete it, but you know, it's just right, like you don't get the full benefits of it. So this time we're gonna win, and it's not that hard to win against him. I mean, he's challenging, but not like impossible. They're gonna get accept. Yeah, just skim through the dialogue here, so. Yep, we got a bunch of enthusiasm. Fist fightings. Oh yeah, and you also get some more money too if you win, but I'll show that when we actually get to it, so. Yep, I'd love to! Perfect. All right then. May the best man win. I think most of the dial is the same except for when you win against Duran. So, yep, both ready. We're ready. Wonder if I could get some. I'm just wrecking them, dude. Ah, well, alright. Okay, maybe he's... Ah. Oh, I'm out of SP. Oh, well. I got poison on him, too, which is nice. Well, it definitely makes it a lot easier if you get that on him. So. Oh, man. Can't believe I lost. That was a good fight. Are you okay? Bad enough losing without having the winner worry about me. But I'll be a man, accept it. That was some good fighting, Adol. Okay. Oh, sorry. She said it's always interesting to watch men talk amongst themselves. You both did wonderfully. Yeah, what? Okay. I think that's all the same. Well, I'm happy to hear it. I mean, yeah, we do the training. Okay. Should be a slight dial here. Potential, so yeah. Yep, it'll be good warriors. Hard warriors. No, it's not much, but see, it gives us 2,000. And then, yeah, she says, if you win against Duran, you get money too. Me too. Thank you for humor our request. Here's a little something to show my appreciation. Yeah, we get even more money. Thank you so much for everything. Okay.
That's one down.
Yeah, we complete the quest, and like I said, you get a bestiary entry for. Let's see, where are you at? Oh yeah, there's Glucarius there for beating him. King of Beetles, a master of ancient burrow. It has slept in the depths since antiquity. Its spins attacks are so powerful they damage even the walls. Level 16, not weak to anything. And there's Mel Drobby, a sadistic queen bee, brandishes needles with such size that can gouge the earth and use them to harass and torment the weak. And then where's I forgot where there it is, Duran in Komodo. A burly man exploring the great forest with Adol. An information dealer who possesses a wide variety of knowledge as well as skill in martial arts. Yeah, 119 HP, yeah, so. You have anything else? I was paying attention, but I'll watch. We both fought wonderfully. Thank you so much for your help today, Adol. I'll strive to keep improving myself. Well, it's not like we'll ever meet you again, but still. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, gear, and then we can head on out. Right. Now that we got some money from that, I'll probably still drop by Kazan to get some, whoops. Didn't even talk to him. Alright, buy some more equipment. Buy the Eagle Head. I said there's almost, unless you're playing certain specific modes, there's almost no reason to just like upgrade your equipment. Not like buy better equipment, but there's almost no reason to upgrade your equipment unless you really want to min-max or you're playing a higher difficulty. And even then, you don't really need to do it. So yeah, I need to get more money so I can actually afford stuff for Karla, but she's not in the party right now, so. Oh no, she left the party. Whatever shall we do? It's almost like, I wonder if we'll ever get her back. No. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Now let's get out of here. I think I've talked to everyone once. What the? Leo? Halt, man! We have reached our destination. The large tree!
Aww.
Sancho, I'm exhausted. I'm so hungry.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we were running in circles around the forest and chased by wild beasts thanks to the commander, so I totally get you.
Fools!
You insolent fools!
That was a survival training exercise I devised to help prepare you for the possibility of being stranded in the forest. It was?
What?
I'm pretty sure it's just trying to make it sound like it was a huge waste of time.
I am not. I always think positively. That's my motto in life. Now, get a move on. We've got an investigation to carry out.
When's Leo gonna pull out a giant cannon and try to shoot at us? Or is that not in this game? Yeah. What's a motto?
Beats me, a kind of delusion, maybe?
Hey!
What are you imbeciles doing? Move out!
Yes, sir! No way.
Man, I can't believe they actually made it through the forest labyrinth. Oh yeah, that was the one where you had to go in a very specific way. I'm surprised they're smart enough to even figure that out, so. Oh well. They're persistent, I'll give you that. Now we gotta plan our next move. Karla's dad mentioned some another settlement near the river. We're done here for now, so why not head there next? Alright, before we... I mean, I want to save it. But, before we head back to Kazan, I do want to fight the Monkey King before we do that, so... Yeah, let's go save there. Okay. Let's see. Look at the map really quick. So... we need to go... yeah, we need to go back to... south and then east a bit, so... okay. And we're at a good level to fight this guy anyway, so we don't have to... well, maybe for...
Don't let him hit.
get some stuff dropped. Because I still want to always get harvest points on the way. Like, so I'll do most of that stuff off screen, but you know, might as well, if we're here, might as well do it while we're in the general area, while we're trying to run towards it. That way, less time for. I mean, technically, I could have sold materials for grinding, but all right. Yeah, there should be a monster in this area, so. And there he is, the Monkey King himself. And he looks just like every other Monkey King, but whatever. Okay, so we'll fight him in a second. Let's see. After we beat him, we'll go on another side sub-quest, so, alright, let's, alright.
Focus on offense.
Okay, let's grab that. Okay.
Here I go.
Ooh, nice, we got poison on
Time to
him.
finish this.
It's 40%, but like I said, every time you hit a guy with a 5% thing, there's a really good chance you're just gonna... I need more SP.
My turn.
Whoops. I really gotta learn to block more often. I just have trouble doing it, you know? Yeah, he summons a lot of, as you can see, he summons a lot of monkeys to help fight. I said I'm really bad about trying to... ow! Man, that's... yeah, see, this is what I'm so bad about, like, being able to hit guys. I'll just do a couple. I'll just do one. There we go. Ah! There we go, got him stunned. Alright, we got the goal. Wonga was defeated. Okay. Alright, let me go back for healing. Where's the... oh yeah, there's a campsite I could heal there, but I'm just gonna run back to the teleport anyway, so... since I'm not gonna fight anything on the way back, so... and we want to go back to Komodo for a reward anyway, so... also, I think it's about time, now that we got plenty of materials, we can now start doing another sub-quest. This is one that you could... this one has to deal with those animals we've been running across, the ones where you can, like, mess with them and stuff like that. The reason I haven't been messing with them, mainly because I don't want to ruin the reward... like, making it take forever to get the rewards for it, so... oh, you guys are back here. I forgot you could come back to talk. There's a village right in front of our eyes, but we're not allowed to go inside. It's not fair. I'm so hungry because I'm fat.
The commander's really angry now again. If he doesn't calm down, we're not going to get anywhere negotiating with him.
Who are you? And what's up with the pretentious hairstyle? Yeah, it's like... hey, this game admits that the man bun is pretentious. Get it? Yeah, I'm sorry. I think that man bun is like... unless you're like... you know, a certain, well, unless you're a certain type of person who can kind of pull it off, I just call it hipstery and pretentious, you know.
Pretentious, how dare you! I'm Commander Leo of the Celceta army, and you are not to speak to me like that!
You're not going to get in with that attitude, my friend. Okay. Let's go to the place to get our reward.
You defeated Kawanga. Thank you so much. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Alright, we get 3,000 gold.
You've been tremendous help. If we ever need anything, I hope we can count on you for support.
That's one down.
And we complete the Monkey King quest. So, alright, let's see. I need Okay, so let me see how many fresh leaves I got at this point. Where's my materials? Minerals. Let's see. Minerals, plant materials. Oh, I don't. I could make fresh leaves. Let's see. So I need quite a few fresh leaves, actually. Well, I either need fresh leaves, Mari flowers, or Cheeto nuts for what I want. I've got a couple of those. We only need 2 gifts of this one, so. Okay. And we want to charm. This is part of like a subquest, not. Let me go and swap out materials. Yeah, change materials. I thought I had more leaves, but I guess I spent them all on that. So plant materials. Fresh leaf. So that requires rotting leaves for that. So I need. Well, I need. Let's see. In the entrance, see we got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 creatures here, and I only need like 2. So 8 creatures, 2. So I need 16 of those. So do I have enough for 16? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what this is basically we have to give. Let me start at the bottom first, and we'll kind of work our way up. What you want to do is, every time the game asks you if you want to do something to an animal, well, this is what we're... Okay, make sure it's saved there. There's a little Picard here. Masculine Picard. We want to give it a fruit or nut. So we want to give it a Cheeto nut. So we want to give him 2 of these. So don't give him rotted fruit. It seems pleased. Okay. And then if we do it again... Yeah, don't pinch its nose. You lose affinity with it if you do that. And you get a random material from it, and if it gives you something, if it shows 3 hearts above its head, it's consider it charmed. And charming it will give you a random material in return. And then we want to do that to all the animals, so. And then the effeminate Picard, we want to do the same thing. Okay, those guys have been charmed. Yeah, see, you see those 3 hearts there, so wee. Okay. All we need to do is get the 3 hearts, and that they're considered charmed for our purposes, so. Alright, let's do the deer here. So we got the Valiant Buck. So we want to give it, you can either give it a leaf or flower on this one. So some you have to do one or the other, so give it a leaf, we'll give it a fresh leaf. 2 hearts. Same thing again. Since I got so many leaves, I'm just going to give it fresh leaves. It's supposed to be random, right? Yeah, you give me the same one every time. Hey, we got Docile Doe here. Do-si do. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't want to give it a flower. Well, I mean, I could. I just got all these leaves. Might as well just do that. So. Alright, got strong hair from that one, so. But, like I said, your interaction may vary from mine, so. Alright, we got 3 chicks in here to talk to, so let's start with the top one. Got the Sakune. Yeah, we'll just give it another leaf, since I got a bunch of those. Once again. Sorry, not much commentary I can do about giving plants to animals and stuff like that. How did you get split hair from a chicken? Anyway. I know, it's just a game mechanic. But sometimes game mechanics need to make sense of the context of the game or the story. I mean, come on, guys. Oh, sorry, I said chuckle or something like that when it's happy. Alright, you got a split hair. Alright, whatever. We're splitting hairs here. Anyway, Tiva. So, grab another leaf. Do what? We must make it 3. Alright. And then let's go get the other one, which is that loose deer up on the 3rd floor. Or no, sorry, one more. I don't know why I was... Or no, 3rd floor, top 4. The one next to her. Yeah, her deer. The affectionate deer. Yeah, another leaf. I got another split hair. Great. Okay. Now we need to go back to Kaznan because there's some animals there we can get, so let's teleport back. I think we're done with plot for the game, so now it's side quest stuff and all that, so I think we did enough plot, so and I want to get side quests done. Yeah, unfortunately I have to go all the way, let's see, yeah, we already got that split up, so yeah, now we have to run all the way back to Kaznan. So there's not an immediate I mean, there's like side ways to get to certain teleports faster, but actually probably would be faster to go through the forest to unlock another spin-off area, but since we're right in this general area here, I'm just gonna avoid all the monsters, like I said. Don't run into any of the levels right now, so I think I go up through here. Yeah, there we go. Whoops. Alright, let's teleport back to here. And luckily this one's pretty close to this one, so that way it's down this way. And yeah, right next to cat. There we go. And we also want to turn in our map just to get some reward from Griselda there. Alright, let's go back to the top and talk to her. It's not required to do this every time, it's just she gives you a decent amount of money for completing so much of the map, so and that'll help us with our money situation. Although we've been gaining a decent amount of money just from like fighting stuff, so yeah. I forgot what voice I gave her now that I wasn't going to give her the Irish one anymore, so greetings. It appears our exploration of the Great Forest is progressing smoothly, but you found something significant, I trust. May I ask for details? Whoa, how'd you work that out? We haven't said a word yet. I suppose you call it a lucky hunch. Would you be willing to share your findings with me? You need only tell whatever you're comfortable with. Well, Commander Leo's already gotten that far, too. Telling her we found a village shouldn't cause any problems. Uh-oh, unless you're worried about colonization. Adol told Governor General Griselda that they had discovered a village built around a large tree. Interesting. That's a significant find indeed. While I would like to know about in detail, the mere discovery that such a place exists is quite a development. It seems my expectations of you were not misplaced. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next report. Alright, and then we need to actually do the map report. So, if you make any additional discoveries, I would greatly appreciate being informed. I'll eagerly await your next report. Ah, you've come to report your progress on the map. Let's hear it then. You made exceptional progress that filled this much space in such a short amount of time. Here's a reward for your efforts thus far. 1,000 gold, 3,000 gold, 5,000. This is for every iteration of map completion. So I bid you farewell for now, but I'll eagerly wait your report next. Okay, so yeah, we got a nice chunk of change. I mean, that our equipment is starting to cost too much from that now, but okay. Let's see. There. Let's see. Where's the first animal? It is. I think it's this way, if I recall. Let's see. Where are you at? I thought there was an animal right here somewhere. There it is. There's a. See, we got the affectionate cat. So, okay. Fruit or nut? Do we have I might have to. I thought I had a few Cheeto nuts. I'll have to see if I'll probably have to convert some, but that's fine. No, don't pull its whiskers. Alright, strong hair. And then where's the tree post? Where are you at? Okay, we got they got the dog and the Picard there too. So wolf, drool, woof. Anyway, give a fruit or nut. I thought I had like 10 or 13 Cheeto nuts, so but I could always get more if it really comes down to it. So. But I finally got something different. Clear liquid from a dog? No? Anyway, let's go to the card here. Or Pickard, whatever. Yeah, give it all the treasures. Or give it all the fruits and nuts. Alright, split hair from that. And then, let's see, yeah, the horse here. Oh, Wilbur! Wilbur! Alright, anyway, give it a leaf. Fresh leaf. Seems pleased. And then another leaf. Fresh leaf. Tasty fish. Alright, that's it for the animals that we can currently help with. The reason I did this now is because I had plenty of fresh leaves, so okay. Now I need to find Mouse again. He is behind the bar, so... Actually, I probably could have gone up those stairs and would have been fine. Let's see, he is over here. Wait, was he over here? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, okay. Yep, we need the latest scoop now. This is that Mouse's information side quest thing, so... Yeah, what's that? What's the latest? What's the latest, my friend? Yeah, thanks. Today's scoop is about Commander Leo of the Celceta army. He's still single. What a surprise. He's a bunch of arranged marriages interviews, but none of them worked out. Hard to blame anyone for passing up a guy like him, though, huh? And that's pretty much it. No dialogue from Durin on this one. So, and this is like a side like quest type of thing that you can miss if you're not paying attention, which. It's more for trophies, so if you don't care about trophies, then, okay. So, alright, I think that's it. I can't really think of anything else I can do right now. At least not that I recall. I don't think anyone really has major dialogue. I mean, there might be some, like, minor differences between everything, but nothing that really I want to talk to everyone about, so. And I don't remember every single variations of interesting dialogue in the game, so I apologize, but let's see where we saved it there. So we're gonna save it again since I've done everything correctly. There we go. Let's go back to our old area. So I want to go. I need to go back to the Forest of Dawn stream teleport. So. Oh right, I forgot you get if you heal a spy here, you get your thing restored.
Let's get some sleep.
Might as well.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, Durin talking to himself again. Okay. And then we need to go to, let's see. Oops. Yeah. Misty, let's see, down the stream. And then we need to head to the Misty Peak is what we're trying to do, so. And then back to Komodo. Well, if we're going from Komodo, but we just want to go this way, so hang on. Alright, this is our next destination, the Misty Peak.
Don't let him hit you. Focus on offense.
Yeah, it looks like we can't see anything through this place. Oof. Hey, maybe this guy can help us. How long have I been wandering around this place now? I should never decide to follow those two explorers. What two explorers are you talking about? Well, this is like the Forest Labyrinth. It's repeating screens. Let's see. So it's the same thing as before. You want to find the harvest points. And then, yeah, if you find a harvest point, then it's right next to that harvest point, so. Hey, aren't those two? Who's there?
Well, Robert, we need to go out there. I thought we figured out the solution. We just have to keep heading downhill. Shut up, we're going left. Come on, Robert, stop being stubborn and listen to reason already. I'm really confident right here. Don't you want to go to the Forest Labyrinth? ... I'd rather be lost than have to tell me what to do.
Talk about role reversal, huh? ...
Even if you're right, that might not be the only way. There might be more than one right answer here. I'll find my own solution.
Well, that's just stupidly stubborn.
It's like talking to a wall.
I guess they're explorers. They must be more skilled than they look to make it this far in the forest. But I get the feeling we should keep our distance. You don't seem like the type we want to get mixed up with. Yeah.
Not everything in life has just one right answer. See, aren't I smart?
Yeah. That's what dumb people usually say. The dumbest people tend to say they're the smartest person and that they know everything.
Being full of yourself isn't really happening here. It took us long enough to work out that you're supposed to head downhill. But she never listens when she gets like this. I'm just going to have to keep my mouth shut for a while, I guess.
Well, you just learned what it's like to deal with women, am I right? Okay, wait, we have to go this way. One of the few times that there's not a gather point in this area, so... okay, we want to go south. This is one of those that... well, alright, we want to go south, if I can help it. See, where's... oh yeah, you can't use that. Oh wait, no, not that way, so... get all the monsters in here before we go on, so... okay, that's south. And let's see, we want to go... oh, whoops. Sorry, I was looking at my map. Or my notes, I mean. Well, I mean, I have a map, but... okay. Let's see. And then we need to... exit southwest. Wait, did I go the wrong way? No, I guess I did. Whoops. Okay, sorry. Alright, you're supposed to go... okay. Northeast, then east. There it is. Sorry, I went the wrong way. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry, I was looking at my notes the wrong way, so my apologies. So, okay. Let's see. Okay, want to go... oops. No, whatever. Okay, we want to go southwest now. Kind of missing all these, yeah, go this way. And then... and we want to exit south. Whoops. I want to exit southwest again. I mean, if you can get those, like... skill things, then why not? Okay, then I want to head west on this one. And a couple. Save point, harvest points. So. There's the Misty Peak, and we can go back to, since it's blue, we can go back to the other areas too as well. So. Okay, I want to go northwest. The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. Do we got another sleeping spot? Yes, we do. Alright, time for a camp spot, so. Time to sleep. Except 10. Yeah, there's no reason not to. I don't know why it gives you a question mark on that point. It's like, yeah, you should do it. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. It is said that the Spartas which live in this area originally came from the primeval lands. Spartas, all sacred beasts, bestowed upon the world by God. There are some who say God resides in the primeval lands even now, but since no one can get there, no one really knows. Interesting. Now we got the Sacred Beast memory for that. Looks like you remembered something else. What was it this time? I was riding a beast on the river. Riding a beast? Wow. Well, if you were able to write that, that means it was tamed, right? So somebody's got to be there to have tamed it. Oh, yeah. Animals aren't naturally just tamed to... I mean, some might be more perceptible to humans, but they're not naturally tamed. Can't help but think all those big scary beasts we keep running into, though, and murdering. By the way, we should almost be there by now. Let's keep moving. Memory fragments of the surrounding area are now visible on the map. So, alright. Well, looks like we made quite a bit of progress. We found out about the masked men, Remnos, and... Oh, I can't do that well. Gotta beat you all before I do my outro. But our journey never ends as we continue on, and Karna's taking a bit of a sabbatical while she's dealing with the whole brother situation. But what awaits us in the Misty Mountains? Will we go where the dragon Smog lays, or find the treasure of the dwarves? Oh wait, that's a different franchise. But find out next time in the next episode of Ys, the Memories of Celceta. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.